guys, it's Jessie V. Okay, so this V time has some funny elements in it, and it also has some serious elements. Because as you can imagine, there is nothing funny about being punched at a bar. Nothing funny about that. And to be honest, it was just super unexpected, and I'm sure you guys read the title and you were like, what? What in the world has Jessie gotten herself into? Someone put this girl on a leash? Someone get this girl a bodyguard? Well, actually, to your surprise, this story isn't about me being punched. It's about my best friend being punched right in front of me. It was completely unexpected and shocking. I mean, obviously no one ever wants to see their best friend getting hurt, let alone punched in the face. The minute it happened, this alarm went off in my head. I was like, I must attack this enemy. This evil villain must be punished for harming my friend.
Attack!
But anyways, before I tell you this story, I have something to tell you guys. This is a collab with my YouTube friend Annie Marie. Her channel is also storytime based, so I know you'll love her. I know what you guys like. I can read your mind. I know you guys like story times. She's gorgeous, she's funny, her videos are fantastic. So don't forget to check her out after this video. I will link her video below. She's also doing a story time about a bar. It's pretty crazy. You don't want to miss it. So this story takes place last year. My very close friends and I decided to go to a bar for my 21st birthday. It was a bar up in Niagara Falls, which is about an hour and a half drive from my house. So yeah, it wasn't close at all. So we just decided to get a hotel up there as well. That way we wouldn't have to worry about how we'd get home after the bar, because no one wants to be driving at 3 in the morning. Let's be serious. And our hotel was literally right next to the waterfalls as well, which is both scary and beautiful at the same time, because in the room we had these like ceiling to floor windows. There was no wall there, just window. So when you're standing in the room, it feels like you're just right over top of the waterfalls. Like I'm standing in there feeling like Pocahontas. So yeah, the day of my birthday comes along and we decide to all drive to Niagara Falls in the same car. You know, saving gas, saving the planet. And because I am such a lucky person, there was a massive snowstorm that day. A massive, huge, ginormous snowstorm. The type where you look out your window and all you see is white. And unfortunately, the hotel we got had no refund policy, so we had to go. We paid for it already. It was a pretty expensive hotel, okay? I was a student at the time. No money could go to waste. That is money I could have used to get hot chocolates at the coffee shop beside my school. I need hot chocolate when I'm studying, okay? I took my hot chocolate fund and put it towards this hotel, so we had to go. So I was like, okay guys, we can do this. We can face the storm. Let us show this snow who's boss. So we all got in the car and we were on our way. I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely a little bit scary driving in a tornado of snow. I felt like I was in a snow globe, but because I drove like 50 kilometers under the speed limit, we got to Niagara Falls completely alive. We were okay. Us Canadians become professionals at driving in the snow. I could do it with my eyes closed. Actually, probably not. We would definitely die if I did that. Let's be serious, I can barely do anything with both of my eyes open, so. So let's just fast forward to when we get to the bar, because the events leading up to that aren't that interesting. I mean, like, we check into our hotel room, we get our dresses on, we do our makeup, we do our hair. We went for dinner at Eastside Mario's, which is like an Italian restaurant, or at least it tries to be. Pretty sure I got mozzarella sticks and everybody else got pasta, because that's just me. I do the opposite of what everyone else does. I don't follow the crowd. You get pasta, I get mozzarella sticks. I mean, who doesn't love those things? They look like deep fried toes. So anyways, we go to this bar, and there was like a massive lineup of people waiting to get inside. No lie, the line was going out the doors. Like, we literally had to wait outside in the snow, in the tornado of snow, in our dresses with bare legs. Our bare legs were exposed to the cold air. Our legs were basically asking for frostbite. Here, snow, take my bare leg. Do you like my slipper? And why didn't we bring coats, you ask? Because we didn't think we'd have to wait outside in the Arctic, in the polar bear weather. So yeah, that took about 20 minutes. It definitely made us a little bit grumpy, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit grumpy. But then I was like, you know what? Let's just stay positive because I'm sure we're about to have a great time. Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. And you will find out why in a couple of minutes. So we walk into the bar. That sounds like the beginning of a joke or something. So we walk in and I was surprised at how loud the music was. It's one of those bars that you definitely don't go to chat. I mean, unless you want to yell at the top of your lungs, lungs and then lose your voice for 3 days, then by all means go ahead. And there was like this huge dance floor in the very center of the bar. And it was so strange because there was only a few places to sit in this entire bar. Like most of the people were standing. You know when you go to a bar and there's like tables, there's like all kinds of places to sit. Well, this bar had nothing. They didn't even have stools. What bar doesn't have stools? They just had counters. I wanted to put my bum on something and I couldn't. There was nowhere to place it. But it was okay because a really good song started playing. And I'm the type of person that when there's good music playing, I want to dance. So my friends and I went on the dance floor almost right away. It's about like 5 of us dancing in a circle. Everybody was looking at our marvelous dance moves. We were the dance squad. We were the beat busters, the dancing divas, the feet of wonder, the hip hoppers. Okay, I have to stop. I'm cheesy, I know, I'm very cheesy. Cheesy like my mozzarella sticks. Jesse, you're not funny. Okay, so we were on the dance floor for like a good hour. This bar definitely made a very good decision at choosing the DJ that they did. So 5 of us girls were just minding our own business dancing when this guy comes up to us. And he is clearly intoxicated because he can barely walk in a straight line. It looked like he was balancing on marbles. He definitely had 7 beers too many. So he walked up to me first and asked me if I wanted to dance with him. He was like talking in my ear and I could smell his disgusting alcohol-infested breath. It just overtook me. I almost gagged. Like, put some mints in there. Sanitize your tongue. It's not attractive, okay? But anyways, I politely declined and told him that I had a boyfriend, which I know is the cliche thing to say, but I actually did have a boyfriend. So then he like moved over to my other friend and asked her the same thing. And she also said no. So we could tell by his face that he was getting a little bit frustrated. His efforts at trying to snag a girl just weren't working. So lastly, he goes over to my other friend. And she happened to be my best friend. Let's just call her Jenna. Jenna is the tallest friend that I have. She is 6'3" and towers over us all of the time. I have to look up at the sky whenever I want to talk to her. Hey Jenna, what's up? Not to mention that she literally looks like a model. So this guy is way shorter than her. So he's not able to talk into her ear like he was for the rest of us. And the music is like super loud as well. So he's like trying to yell up at her to get her attention. But his yelling is just being drowned out by the music. She's just like dancing and enjoying herself. She doesn't even know that this guy is there. He is actually trying so hard to get her attention. So he makes the stupidest decision and grabs her arm and tries to pull her aside. And you don't just grab a girl by the arm. It's super creepy and it freaks us out, okay? Do not touch me. Do not touch anybody. And it wasn't like gentle either. Like in his drunken state, he pulled her pretty hard. So now she is aware of what is going on and she like pushes him off of her and she calls him a name that I'd rather not repeat on this channel, but he kind of deserved it. He deserved it just a little bit. And this makes him super angry and he swings his arm to punch her. And because he's shorter than her, it doesn't hit her like right in the face like it's supposed to. It hit her around the lower jaw, kind of ear area, like kind of here, almost like neck, but still on her face. And because he had to reach so far up, he wasn't able to hit her really hard, thank goodness. But she did feel his hand kind of brush across her face. It was like a drunken punch. It was like, meh. And she looked absolutely shocked when he did this. She was like, no, you just didn't do that. And there were like a group of guys that were dancing beside us that saw what happened, and they literally tackled him to the ground. And then one of them went to get a security guard, and the security guard like literally threw him out into the snow and told him never to come back ever again. So he definitely dealt with that issue. But yeah, it was definitely my craziest experience at a bar. I don't go to bars that often because they don't interest me too much, but when I did go last year, that's what happened. So super fun, right? Anyways, my friend was just fine. She wasn't hurt or anything. It was just crazy. So of course I made it into a veetime. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to check out Annie's crazy story as well. It is in the description for you. As usual, my social media is below as well, along with my vlog channel and my PO box information, so check that out. And until next time guys, bye!